Competition time. Grab a chance at winning a new phone by Information Forge. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, like our videos, comment on our videos, share our videos on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and other social media. Increase your chances of winning by watching as many videos on our channel as possible. Winners of our competition will be announced at the end of every month. Enjoy watching the video. What would happen if we could live forever? Hey guys, welcome to Information Forge, where we bring you the juiciest content. Today is going to be interesting. We'll be talking about something that everyone is really dying to know. Ride along with me. What do you fear most? Cats? Lights out? Small spaces? Water? Or are you also scared of speaking in public? Yes? I knew I wasn't alone in this. Whatever your fears are, there is still one which remains on top of every list: the inevitability of death. We will all die. It's not a matter of if, but when it will finally happen. For some, death may creep up on them suddenly, leaving them unprepared for an endless world of uncertain afterlife. But some others will see death coming from far away, coming closer and closer, till it slowly yanks their souls out of their bodies. Either way, one day we will experience death. But do we have to? What if we could live forever? In a world where time no longer matters, you get to see your fifth-generation grandkids aging and becoming history. That sounds cool, right? So today, we'll be checking out what would happen if we could live forever. What if I told you that clicking the red subscribe button and sharing this video would increase your lifespan? Would you do it? Please click it. And don't forget to turn on your post notification also. Let's get right into it. The good news. Face it, you probably don't want to die. Really, we all don't want to. Or at least most people don't. But death takes us all anyway, without considering what we want. We still grow old and age out till we can breathe no more. Most cultures try to bring in some form of mythos into death to make it look cool and heroic. Truth is, it will never be cool, because death is always just around the corner. It just makes sense that some people would try to sugarcoat the inevitability of blinking into nothing. But it's not all doomsday. While the exact timing of death remains blurry and unpredictable, we can at least take solace in the scientific attempts to extend human life longer, or even forever. For instance, the rate of life expectancy has largely increased over time. According to the National Institute on Aging, in the 1900s, people were considered lucky if they lived above 50. At that time, 60 was very old, but throughout the 20th and 21st centuries, the rate of life expectancy has skyrocketed, with more people living to see their 80s and 90s. Thanks to medical science, we have been able to conquer certain diseases and manage most of the factors that often led to a massive death rate. With massive scientific breakthroughs, modern science has contributed to increasing the average human lifespan, adding years, even decades to our lives. With our big leap from horses and buggy to self-driving cars, medicine has gone from Merlin's magic and Gaia's potions to hard science. In a study conducted by the University of North Carolina Population Center, an analysis from the Center of Disease Control shows that in 1910, infectious diseases such as diarrhea, pneumonia, and tuberculosis accounted for about 46% of deaths in the USA. That's insane! Luckily for us, the same diseases accounted for only 3% of deaths. More deaths were caused by cancer, heart disease, accidents, kidney disease, senility, and cerebrovascular disease. However, the rate of deaths caused by these factors has had a 61% decrease in the last 100 years, and we all have medical science to thank for that. Today, we no longer worry about Spanish flu, smallpox, or polio. We have drugs for all of these now. But scientists are planning to take this even further. Year after year, new research pops up with regards to anti-aging and life extension projects. While some have enjoyed little success, we are still unable to defy nature and stop the hand of the clock. Regardless of this, science is still laying siege to the deeply rooted notion that death and aging are inevitable. In a few years or decades from now, forever might become our reality. The bad news. Sadly, unlike the cold or a sore throat, death has no cure, at least not yet. But we are making notable projects. In fact, Some experts predict that in the next 100 years, people will live 20% longer. This means the coming generation would most likely live up to 145 years. Throughout history, there have been several attempts to defy death, many of which have failed, of course. Take, for instance, the Russian scientist who tried to experiment with life extension in 1920. He thought he could prolong lives by sewing a piece of monkey testicles to humans. You would have thought this was a crazy idea, till you realized that over 300 people underwent the procedure. Yikes! This only shows how much nobody wants to die. Today, attempts to extend human life has taken a more scientific approach. No animal parts this time. One notable breakthrough in anti-aging attempts is rapamycin, a drug that can extend the lifespan of mice up to 30%. The drug slows down the aging cells in the mice, rapidly reducing the growth process and extending their lifespan. Experts predict that the drug could have a similar effect on humans, increasing our average lifespan with about 15 years. We would be able to cheat time, if and only if the drug eventually works on humans. Most of the successes recorded by scientists have all been on animals. Although we have had great success with defending ourselves from death for as long as we can, we are still short on luck when it comes to tampering with its inevitability. Our best shot at immortality. Some scientists are not ready to give up on cheating time, but anti-aging drugs only hinders natural death. What this means is that you are still likely to die by accident, a natural disaster, or food poisoning. Also, even if the anti-aging drugs work, what's our assurance that our hearts won't give way, or that our kidney won't require a vacation? Well, there's a way around that. Have you heard of 3D printing? You must have. What you might not know is the fact that scientists have now developed a way to recreate vital human body parts via 3D printing technology. In 2013, scientists stormed the world with news of 3D printing of body parts. They have had a good run with creating a living liver. In 2018, the technology had advanced so much that they were printing corneas from incubated stem cells. They are still yet to record success with creating the heart and kidney. Soon enough, hopefully. But at this pace, we are just a few decades away from ordering new kidneys on Amazon. This is kind of impressive, but projects like the 2045 initiative is willing to take it a step further, with plans for immortality. By the year 2045, they plan to have created a superhuman body that can last forever. But to achieve this, they need a particular ingredient to complete the formula: the map of the human brain. Unfortunately, this is almost impossible to get at the moment. Scientists have only been able to map the brains of a worm, which has 86 billion lesser neurons than ours. As sweet as the 2045 initiative plans sound, we are still decades away from it. Silicon Valley is seriously trying to find ways that we can beat death once and for all. Efforts are being made to fuse the human mind with robots, or combine our bodies with machines, more like a real-life cyborg. I would love that. However, this might take generations to achieve. But some staunch optimists believe that that day will come. Take the good people of CryoRus, who offer people options to wait for that day, even if they are dead. They simply freeze your body till the time is ripe and transfer your psyche to a robot for $36,000, or half the price for just your head. What if we could live forever? We cannot categorically say what will happen if we do defeat death. The closest we have seen are vampires, who live for thousands of years, but they often get cranky after the first 200 years. Sooner or later, scientists will have a breakthrough with anti-aging or immortality. But the real question is, do you really want to live a life that never ends? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell us your thoughts about living forever and how you would spend eternity if you finally get it in the comments section. Please don't forget to like this video by clicking the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. Also, turn on post notification to know when we drop a new video. Bye for now.